Question 8b also looks a little bit scary, so we need to use our formula for combinatorics. So I'm just going to rewrite this using the definition. So I know if I have k minus 1 over k minus 3, this is going to give me k minus 1 factorial. In the denominator, I'm going to have k minus 3 factorial. And then I'm going to have k minus 1 minus parentheses k minus 3 factorial. Let's tidy that up a little bit. So this gives us k goes from 1 to 16 again. I'm going to have k minus 1 factorial over k minus 3 factorial. And inside the brackets, let's see, the k's are going to cancel out. I'm going to have negative 1 plus 3, so that's 2 factorial. The larger number is k minus 1, so I'm going to rewrite that as k minus 1 times k minus 2 times k minus 3 factorial over k minus 3 factorial times 2. K goes from 1 to 16. Obviously, we can cancel out that k minus 3 factorial. I am going to factor out the 1/2, this. So I'm going to take 1/2 outside, and then I'm simply left with k goes from 1 to 16 of, and this is k squared minus 3k plus 2. And now I have sigma formulas that I can use for this. And now let's use properties of sigma again. We have the 1/2, so I'll just keep that outside. So we're going to have 1/2, we'll split this up. So I'll just write this as k goes from 1 to 16 of k squared minus 3 sigma k. K goes from 1 to 16 plus sigma 2. K goes from 1 to 16, and now we can just use our formulas. So this is going to give us 1/2. We're going to have n plus 1, 2n plus 1. So 16 times 17 times 33 all over 6 minus 3 times sigma k is n plus 1 over 2. So that's going to give us 3 times 16 times 17 over 2 plus 32, and then we can just work that out from there. And frankly, I don't know what this is going to do, but at this point you should be fine with this.